sometimes looking back at the old allows us to look at the new. Today we're discussing the Pixel 8 Pro and some of the features that I think is worthy of a breakdown. All right, everybody. So I apologize for my voice. I'll try to work around it. I just recovered from the flu. A lot of you have been hitting me up because they said it's weird not to hear your voice during Pixel season. Yes, so we are in the middle of #Pixel season, and I wanted to revisit a couple of phones in particular. One being the Pixel 4 XL and one being the Pixel 7 Pro. And the reason why I wanted to do that is I think they kind of encapsulated Google's new direction or design language for that particular group of phones. So the Pixel 4 XL, if we take a look at it, it was really meant to bring home the design language, what I thought was a really nice design personally. And we know the new design language of the Pixel 6. And I think what really took it to the next level, in my opinion, was this chrome camera bar that really set it off. And I think the snow color looked outstanding. But we are here for cameras, okay? And just like you can argue that the Pixel 7 Pro and the 4 XL represented the best design in those two different distinct design philosophies, you can also argue that they had the best camera systems. Now, this leads us to our first feature, and we have to mention Samsung. So Samsung created a line of sensors, the HP series, the GN series, but the GN series has been really popular with Pixel, Vivos, and other companies, but they came out with a technology called Smart ISO. And the way it works is when light comes into a sensor, we have to convert that. We have to boost the signal, so we have to add gain, and we have to convert it to a different spectrum. So we take that light and make it into an image. What they did is they helped the manufacturer by saying, we're gonna have a high ISO and a low ISO. Whether we determine that it's light or dark, we will give you the optimum ISO setting. The cool thing, and this is why we believe that instead of the GN1, they're using a special sensor, and the reason why we speculate it is the GNV is because Samsung does have Smart ISO Pro. And what Smart ISO Pro does is it says, okay, we're still gonna give you that Smart ISO technology, but we're gonna make it a little more foolproof. So when it starts to get to the point where we might show a little grain and we probably would need the lower ISO setting, but we're using the high, it's gonna actually take a combination of both to give you the optimum noise level for your image. So during that conversion, your ISO will be lower, less grain, and more dynamic range for your picture. The second feature that I want to talk about, VideoBoost. I thought it was a great presentation. They showed their HDR plus pipeline, and that's normally for photos. And if you see what they did is you saw them separate the frames of video into 8. Now, the lead said they were going to do 6 for video and not 8, but neither here nor there. That it works the same way. So whether they take 6 or 8, they're going to separate each frame, right? And they're going to do this. So you have the Smart ISO Pro technology now from your Samsung sensor, but you also have a full video. 6 or 8 frames will be processed in the cloud, and you have that Smart ISO Pro from frame to frame, but also because of computational photography, I can look at all of the 6 to 8 frames and say, well, wait a second, that noise wasn't there. That's really not noise. It's a way of using computational photography to make sure we get the best image for frame 1. And as we slide over, we take the next 6 to 8 slides and apply the same algorithm. So when this comes out and they go into detail of what they're doing, and it'll probably be at the next Google I/O, I'll make sure that I update it in one of my reviews. But I'm really looking forward to this VideoBoost feature. You'll hear a lot of people talk about, oh, well, this should be done on the phone. It's not gonna happen on a smartphone right now, sir. It's not gonna happen. So the bottom line is these are metal sandwiches, right? And that requires a lot of processing. And it's not that they can't handle it. It's like, do we want one hour of battery life? But that's what's going on with VideoBoost and the GNV sensor. So I think it's an exciting time for people that are fan of pixels. I'm gonna go off and get some more rest and recover, but my unit should be here on the 12th. I got the blue bay color and I'm excited about it. You guys know it's hashtag pixel season, so I'll probably be doing more pixel stuff than I normally do. So we'll see. But the bottom line is we'll be focused on those cameras. And if there are any questions and comments that you have concerning this video, leave them down below. So if you want to see another video, click here. And as I always say, with that, we're out.